Hello guys, and thank you for clicking on my video today. This video is, okay, for one, it's been taking me forever to make it because it was just such a big kind of project for me to accomplish. So essentially, we are moving soon. I started this video back at the beginning of the year, and now it's the end of March, and we are going to be moving soon. So I'm trying to declutter things, consolidate things to make it as easy as possible to pack and move, as well as, in showing our home, just to kind of pare down on the things that we have so it's not so overwhelming every time we have a showing. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, we've moved like 5 times in the past 5 years or something ridiculous, or maybe not that many times, but we've moved 5 times in the last 10 years for sure. So I just have this pet peeve about like packing something that I don't actually need or want, to load it onto a truck, to drive it however far, to then unload it. Okay, this is taking so much time and manpower, if you're thinking about multiple things. And then to unpack it just to put it back in my car and eventually take it to the thrift store or wherever it needs to go. So that is just a big pet peeve of mine. So it's not something I wanted to do. This part you're seeing right now is me organizing my pantry. So I didn't do a ton of decluttering here, but we have 1.5 million mason jars that are just empty. So instead of having, like a box of Cheerios take up space and then this empty jar take up space in our pantry and in our packing and whatever, I decided to go ahead and just fill these jars with anything and everything I could that made sense, and get rid of the packaging. And this actually made a pretty significant difference in our pantry when I did it. And then you'll see an after clip that looks not super different. And then you'll see an after clip immediately following, which is after my husband kind of went in and like reorganized some things and got rid of some things, because he is the big cook and grocery shopper and baker in our home. So he kind of knew what could be taken out and what couldn't be. So this is me just trying to kind of consolidate things, and I will do this again like right when we move. I'm going to try to not move any empty jars at all. So I'm going to fill them with things in our pantry, things in our fridge, whatever, just so that we're not moving a ton of empty jars. The other areas of my home, I'm going to tackle just a couple areas I just don't regularly declutter, and I definitely did not get all of it on camera because it's just like I would do a little bit here and a little bit there, or sometimes I would do a big project, but I just like wanted to knock it out and I didn't want to have to worry about setting up my camera and whatever. So I actually was able to declutter quite a bit. I think we ended up getting rid of like a couple trash bags of trash, as well as quite a few like containers of donation items. So it's just nice to kind of get stuff out of your area that you're not using, that's not serving you, and to know that like we're not gonna like redundantly move this stuff across town just to eventually get rid of it anyways. So some of the things I'm definitely getting rid of are like plastic hangers from the store. I know like Goodwill and some thrift stores don't take them, but I believe Salvation Army does. So we don't have one near us, but we're going to find one and take our plastic hangers. Obviously just going through like papers and documents that can be trashed that we've had for quite a while now. And then just kind of like paring down things we have doubles of, or plastic items that just, we have better versions of now, that we've been accumulating, wooden, glass, metal things for quite a few years. So here's those 2 after versions of the pantry. So Mondays and I look like a mess and my house is an absolute mess, but I just really am feeling like I want to do something productive. So I'm going to work on some decluttering. I'm going to pressure myself to do a lot just instead of being done. So I'm going to get a trash bag. I have an area, I'm constantly decluttering, especially like Christmas and bringing a new kid in. We've just had so many things coming into our house, but there's this one area I like never declutter, so I'm gonna hit that first. So in our coffee table, sorry you can see, so in our coffee table we have this really cute that's also closed. Satisfying drawer to clean out. Hello guys, got my trash bag from when I decluttered. It's been a couple weeks now since I talked to you guys. And yeah, so I don't actually remember anything that I said. But I just really felt like chatting. I don't really chat with you guys all that much. It's really good. It's a really nice talk. February and it's been warm weather. But now do I need this? I've had this for how many years? Do I need it? No. This, I don't think I'll ever use this. And if I do need one, my hair dryer is so old and crusty, so I'll just buy a whole new hair dryer, honestly. Because I don't even know if you could buy those by themselves. Why I save Ulta bags, I don't know. I just feel like they're really nice little bags, so I just save them. Anyways, yeah, it's been horrendous weather, but the past couple days have been nice. So we've been outside. That's why I like look a little bit crazy. I feel like I'm finally just barely starting to get over the like seasonal, not quite like depression, just seasonal like bleh. Like it's just kind of bleh outside and I feel kind of bleh. And we're just starting to kind of get over that. So that's, you know, really good. We're rolling into March. And we are hoping, I mean, we've already gotten the ball rolling to go ahead and sell our house. What we're going to do after we sell, we're still trying to figure out. I mean, we are definitely considering, like renting until we find something to buy, or I don't know. We're hoping that something just pops up that we love and we can just buy it. But, okay, wait, did I just buy more shampoo when I had this shampoo bar? I'm really dumb. That's okay. This is almost gone. Should I just like use this up now and it's like getting nice? That's like what I'm trying to look at. There's so many things I just keep holding on to. I've had these, I got these for my wedding. I've used them like sporadically since then. So I'm gonna like try to use those up before we move. Just because like I have them and I don't want to keep moving them around So anyway, okay. I don't know what's in any of these bottles. This one's super crusty, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's almost empty. This freezer looks like kind of new, but I don't know how long it's been in there without a cap. This is probably body wash. I'll save it, I guess. So I keep getting really sidetracked. It's so hard for me to chat and do stuff like this, but I always try anyways. Yes, we want to move. We are taking steps to move super soon. So I need to just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and finish decluttering in my house because, you know, just the clutter. The clutter is everywhere. Oh, this soap I have. Massage bar. I need my husband to massage me. More soap, soap, soap. And then these soaps. My mom has had these soaps for how many years? And she gave them to me, and I don't want to waste them. I don't know what to do with them. Okay. So yeah, I need to just go ahead and do this. Okay, what to do with this? Is this full of soap? How long? Or is this? So yeah, I just need to go ahead and like hurry up and, you know, declutter all my stuff, get rid of all the things so I can go ahead and, you know, have everything really compact so I can move. However, the one thing is though, there's things. I have like a mental list of things that I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that when we're packing. So it's gonna be like some things I'm getting rid of now, and then other things I'm gonna use up until then, and then get rid of them because they're not like unusable, but they're not really worth. They're near enough the end of their life. Like for instance, so we have some like rags and washcloths that have so many holes in them. Like we have our plastic cutting boards. We just need to get rid of them. A couple other things. Like on any socks or underwear, anything that has holes, I'm just gonna not pack up. I'm just gonna like toss it out. And other fabric that has holes, I actually keep most of it, and I'll try to repurpose it somehow. So I've been actually working on a project, and I think I may have told you guys about this a long time ago, but this is from last time I was pregnant. Probably technically expired, but yeah. I don't care. I'm gonna use it anyways. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, they're saying I'm just gonna throw out when that time comes because it's not really worth keeping. But I'm also not just gonna throw them away when they still have some life left. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like there wasn't that much in here to begin with, and so what was in there? I don't know, I feel like I cleared out a good bit. Let me double check the back. Yeah, okay. And then I just need to use up this tanning lotion in this whitening strip stuff. Okay. I'm gonna look at my husband's side. He can figure that out. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming along. I hope it inspired you to do some decluttering as well. And I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye.